Hello, my name is Naima Kremen, and I would like to discuss a topic that affects several households in the United States, which is childhood obesity. Obesity is a medical condition in which excess body fat has accumulated to the extent that it may have an adverse effect on one's health, leading to reduced life expectancy or increased health problems. People are considered obese when their body mass index, which is known to most of us as BMI, a measurement obtained by dividing a person's weight in kilograms by the square of the person's height in metrics. The American Academy of Pediatrics defines childhood obesity as occurring in kids who have a BMI of more than 30. Other institutions, though, suggest that a child whose body weight is at least 20% higher than a child of a similar height is unfortunately obese. No matter what the exact definition of obesity is, it's simply excess body fat. Obesity now affects 17% of all children and adolescents in the United States. Obesity can not only increase the risk of psychological problems in our children, for example, such as eating disorders, depression, and even anxiety problems. And unfortunately, a child who is obese will also suffer from conditions such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and even diabetes. In fact, 45% of all new cases of juvenile type 2 diabetes are linked to obesity. Obesity in children are very costly to the healthcare system. Did you know in 1979, hospital costs associated with childhood obesity were $35 million. At the end of that decade, it had risen to $127 million. 30% of adult obesity begins in their childhood. Obesity accounts for more than 300,000 deaths a year, and the annual cost to society for obesity is estimated at nearly $100 billion. If obesity has occurred, there are treatments such as manageable weight loss plans, behavior modification therapies, nutrition counseling, and a great exercise plan. By advocating healthy diets, exercise, and being educated, providing healthy, low-fat nutritionist snacks and meals for all children of all ages will help in preventing obesity. Each child who demonstrates symptoms of obesity should be carefully evaluated by a medical professional for these such conditions. Although most doctors suggest that the occurrence of these problems in children are quite low. One of the strategies to reduce childhood obesity is to improve the diet and exercise habits for their entire family. Treating and preventing childhood obesity helps protect the health of children and their future. Overweight children need support, acceptance, and encouragement from their parents. Understanding the jump in childhood obesity rates is directly linked to understanding obesity in itself. There is little doubt that childhood obesity rates are on the rise, and treatments for the problems may simply be fixed. The best treatment for the problem is prevention. Child obesity unfortunately is on the rise, and clearly everyone's at risk from the effects of devastating conditions such as obesity. The children are our future, and thus it is unacceptable to put them at risk for obesity and health problems associated with being overweight. It's just not healthy for our young. Thank you.